Hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing?
What's
How
going
y'all
on,
doing?
y'all? Hey, everyone.
Welcome in the Superfan Network, y'all. So here we
How
are,
y'all
we're here. We
doing?
see Miss Sexy Ray, the greatest moderator,
The greatest moderator in the
the
whole
greatest
wide world.
moderator in the world, in the building, Miss Sexy Ray.
What's going on,
Sure,
Materia? Hey, beautiful. Miss Lisa, Lisa. Hey, Miss
Miss
Lisa,
Tinker's
Lisa.
coming through. She busting doors out.
Boy, you see Tinker's the
Miss
first one
Tinker's
with
busting
our
out the
super
doors.
chat. Hey, sisters. She
You
said,
know,
hey,
you know she
sisters.
coming to Tinker's Tinker's coming to party. You know she jazzy. She gotta be jazzy. She gonna showstop you. She gonna walk through the door. Okay.
No, that's right. Hey, Miss Sonia. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Tanya. We got Latoya, Mrs. Foster
Big
Family
stuff.
Values in the building. What is going,
In the building.
DL?
In the Tommy.
DL. Well,
Okay, girl, you busting out the doors too. Tommy busting out the doors, sis.
you see my time meet boo thing. What's up, boo thing? Thank you, Miss Sonia.
Tommy busting out the doors. Miss
Hey,
Nisi in the house.
Missy. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Hey, Miss Rashida. What's going on?
Rashida D. Hey.
Hey, y'all beautiful women. Hey, beautiful ladies. Hey, beautiful sisters. What's going on? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Like. If y'all want to share this live, y'all can. Of course, if y'all want to donate to the channel, we still trying to figure out how to set those goals. Me and Mina said we were going to work behind the scenes, but our schedule's been so busy. So we don't set goals, but we are appreciative with anything y'all bless this channel with. We appreciate y'all
Very much.
participation and
Very much.
everything.
Shalom. Hey, Shalom.
Hey,
Hey,
Shalom.
Latoya. I had to backpedal a little bit. We skipped over y'all. Sorry, it wasn't on purpose. Love you.
Hey, Shalom. Good to see y'all. We glad y'all here today. We glad y'all here. So I know y'all see our title. Hey, New Day. What's going on, beautiful?
New day in the building.
But I know y'all see our title. You know, the
Also,
tick.
shout out real quick, sis. Shout out to Kelia. If you're here, shout out to Kelia. If you're not here, shout out anyways. We appreciate you, Tequila. Thanks for the love.
Tequila. Who's that?
Someone that sent a blessing earlier today out of the blue. I messaged you.
Oh, that's Kiki.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, her name is Tequila.
Oh, well, damn. Still, shout out Kiki. Shout out Kiki.
Kiki. I'm like, who's that?
I sent it to you. You didn't get the message, but yeah.
Yeah, I knew who sent it. That's why I was like, I'm like, who is that? But okay, Tequila. Yeah, they,
Mm-hmm.
they did. Everybody do it. But
Mm-hmm.
thank y'all for coming in here. We appreciate y'all so much.
Latoya, already, sis? She said, drop the link, sis. I'm on that crown. Lord, have mercy.
Oh my God, she
You
want
sure
us
you
to
want that
drop
link,
the
baby?
link.
Hold the bottle. Just hold the bottle. Hold on. Give us a few seconds. Look, let me go get my grandma. Yeah, if you want you
Okay,
just
I ain't got nothing. I need to drink something. Let me go get my little
let me
juice
go
and
get my
drink. Let me
drink.
go get my little juice.
Up here.
Yeah, let me go get my shit. Y'all tripping.
Yeah.
Hold on, hold
We must be about to talk a little something, something. Let me get my grandma. Yeah, hold on, yeah, hold on.
on. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Go get me a glass then. You dropped the link.
Look, I dropped it. They don't even know. That's all it take around these parts with us. When we get together, when we link up. all this drink is a little drinky drink. Toy, you trying to come talk about some mud pies and some tic-tac-toes? You coming up here to talk about some mud pies, some patty cakes, and some hopscotches? We're playing these reindeer games.
Oh, wait, we on stage. We on damn stage. Listen.
You stupid. What y'all doing over there?
Listen, that ain't got us on that. It's a celebration, sis. Hey, you know I had to let y'all know, man. Super fan, shout out Project Legacy. Listen, boy, guess who done been inboxing me all day? He said he ready to work. I'm gonna tell them.
Don't tell them. Hold up, y'all gonna tell the people y'all didn't even call me yet. Who is it though?
They say they want to work. They ready to do intro, video, beat, whatever, nigga. They say you caught my attention with this, bro.
Who?
They say we about to get flued out. Yeah, we about to get flued out. Look at right now. Hey, we about to get flued out. Listen, I mean it. Shout out Zaytoven Beats in the building, nigga.
Okay, yes, Zay, my husband.
I'm gonna post a thread for y'all on Facebook, man.
What's
going on?
Y'all know him. That's ATL, man. Y'all know my people.
Yeah.
That's ATL.
That's what's up.
This OB homeboy from years now. He from ATL. This is the dude I was telling you about, Furno. He got music on YouTube and everywhere, man. Him and his brother.
Yeah, that's a fact, though.
That's what's up, y'all. Congratulations, OB.
Yeah,
Hey, y'all want to see, because people don't be believing. Give me the screenshots of the inbox, man. Because they don't be believing us. Hold on. He just inboxed me 1 minute ago.
You know my thing is let them watch.
Hold on.
Yeah, let them watch. Yeah.
Hold on. He just inboxed me a minute ago. I'm gonna let y'all know this the real Zaytoven. I'm gonna go to his page directly. You see that? That's the real Mr. Zaytoven. You hear me?
Like I said, you never know who's in the room, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Let me go ahead and show y'all this though. Let's get back to the message. Y'all see what the message say? I've been showing him, you know what I'm saying, going in. He say, let's work then. Let me know if you do a story or do a video of me listening to the song, which you can play blogs. You can pay blogs and say, I co-sign you, or we can do a beat. You ain't got to tell my man. Y'all see, y'all know what's going on. It's all way up. You're fair enough.
Ain't nobody playing no game.
But what?
Shout out to Super Fan, because you know we had to send him the link of OB on stage with y'all with Great Fest. Project Legacy. You already know we real. We already shouted y'all out, let y'all know who we was working with in the A, man. Real, recognize real. We appreciate y'all, man. A lot of haters all on YouTube tagging me, talking about y'all using us, man. If y'all using us, guess what? We using y'all, because we gonna get this motherfucking money together, man. Fuck you,
Hey,
They Tobin in the building, you feel me?
hey, y'all.
I'm waiting on a butt. I told OB when he make it, just get me a big old butt, you know.
Just get the big booty. Get the TC booty.
I want the TC booty. Oh, natural, you know.
Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid.
I can walk in the club.
Yeah, me and Toya saw the booty the other day.
Don't do me. Don't do me, Toya. I'm gonna say, don't do me, Toya. Don't do me, Toya.
They bought me a drink, TC. Look. Oh, that's for me.
Don't do
I
me.
didn't know that was back there. Is that 1 or 2 shots?
I know, right?
We got champagne glass. Y'all know we broker than a motherfucker.
Listen.
But we got champagne glasses on Zaytoven.
This girl.
Tastes good.
With the ice. The champagne glass with the
Yeah, well, I'm toasting with y'all. I got my drink ready. I'm toasting with y'all, man.
We'll be working together, man. Hey, y'all pay attention. We coming at you.
And I believe that. I
But we
believe
got
that.
ATL in here verifying. He with the shit.
Yeah, it's going down. That's a motherfucking fact. That's
Hey,
all.
Jimmy Jim. Cut it out, Jimmy Jim.
Y'all know him, Mino. Y'all know he from the y'all know him. What side you from,
I'm
Ferno?
on the G side, zone 6, all day, every motherfucking day. But I'm
Zone 6. Oh, tell him Zone 3. Zone 3.
oh, you know how I fuck with Mechanicsville, motherfucking goddamn.
Yeah, Zone 3, baby. And then I stayed on that west for a while. I stayed on that west side, Hollywood Road, baby.
Yeah, nigga, I fuck with Pittsburgh, the Pink Stone.
They ain't gonna make no money on here after you, Ferno, because they gonna get shit. We gotta give them so much
Down,
stand
though, real talk, though. Shit, y'all make sure y'all keep fucking with this. It's real deal official shit. We gonna show these.
Project Legacy, man. Have your side of the town ever heard of Project
Yeah,
Legacy?
we already ramming up for the summer
Project
fest.
Legacy, my homegirl Mina.
So I'm goddamn hop on and I let my nigga, my little bro there. I'm gonna link them with them.
Yeah, Mina and TC. What's your brother's name?
His name is So Red Painkiller. Y'all.
So Red Painkiller.
on
Look on
YouTube,
YouTube. He got videos and all, Mina. And
That's
TC.
what's up. We already starting to we about to start planning for the summer fest. We're doing the summer fest.
Yeah.
Look, he talking about, man, I'm trying to do something next week.
He turned up. Oh, he did his thing now. He did.
He did. Yeah, he told up.
Wanted in myself, nigga. I'm telling you, this time though.
That nigga was
Well,
like,
they told him like
what you call it,
that's
deep
what
down in the building. Next time, he got to bring his people.
Straight to that shit too.
And I should have told you, Mina, but I honestly wasn't thinking because, like I said, Ferno he been fucking with us for years, like a part of the family. But they've been out the way. You know, we've been moving. So we
Right.
just picked back up with them. But if I would have been thinking, I would have told you his brother and them would have probably loved to be in y'all talent show, man.
It's room. Like we
got a lot of
just got started
already-
with this. Like this is just jumping off. That was just a prelude. That was
Yeah, I just want to say that was like a pre.
Like
Hey,
geeked up, like he's a legend in the city. It's going down. Like it's
Yeah.
going down. I promise you.
For sure. You gonna make that shit. I always believed in him. I always pushed him, even when he was on the wildest shit he ever was on. I told him he need to focus on that goddamn music because the shit is wrong. It ain't no shit I rock with. So goddamn, I'm gonna make sure the whole world fuck with him. That's how I rock.
And we got good feedback from everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody was calling like he raw, he hard.
But they done saw potential in OB. Like they know OB5. They know what he's capable of.
Yeah,
And
that's
a lot of
Big break room, big break room in the mother.
Brick room in a building.
What?
Brick room in a building. Brick.
Cousin.
That's how I go. Real shit.
I don't even know what y'all was saying. We heard you say something though, but I don't know what they was saying.
We like brick room in a building. Brick room in a building.
Outdoors in the
break room. Big break room, not the little one.
Not the little one. Cousin.
I ain't gonna take up y'all live, man. Y'all see I got guests, but it's definitely a celebration, man. We just
Yes, we appreciate you sharing that with us. Thank you for sharing that.
We done shared it with like OB literally just got the email from Zaytoven. You feel
Yes,
I'm gonna
baby.
post it though, because I know a lot of people probably like he lied. We're gonna post that, baby. It's a celebration, and it ain't even bragging, man. It's a celebration. Put it like that. All right, a long time coming, man. And I will tell you and Mina, OB did say, he said, man, I've been feeling like I've been discouraged. I've been lost. He said, I feel like Mina and them, they set a light off in me. You know, they gave me back what I was missing. They gave me my mojo. So he definitely appreciated, man.
Well, tell OB ain't number love, little bro. Ain't number love, little bro.
Look, he
Ain't
out
number
here on the phone with his
love.
mama, telling his mama about Zaytoven.
Yeah, ain't number love, little bro. You know we love you, OB. You know we gonna go for you, nigga. You know we gonna go for you.
I already know. Y'all know I'm taking y'all with me. When I gotta go sit down with him, man, y'all gotta have y'all arrangements together.
I'm just letting you right now know right mother effing now, nigga. I'm putting my yacht in the contract. Okay, I'm putting my yacht is gonna be parked in the back.
Yeah, baby.
I want to get on the yacht.
What you
I
say?
like
Obi?
planning and shit.
What you say?
I like drinking Prosecco and eating cheese and shit on the yacht.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Herman.
Look,
Big Lampo. Big Lampo.
Big Lampo in the building.
He on the phone with his
Lampo.
mama right now telling her the good news, man. I love it. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
We love y'all. We love y'all,
Y'all be
man.
blessed on me.
We love
My
y'all.
phone is steady ringing, man.
Okay.
Okay, we love
I'm gonna
y'all.
get off here. I ain't trying to hold y'all live up. I love y'all, sis, for real. Nothing but love. I call y'all when I get off.
Okay,
Okay,
do that.
we'll talk
Call us.
I can't show you because they got me on video and it's showing just my way.
Okay. Congratulations to our little bro OB. Got an opportunity with Zay Tobin,
Yeah, that's
dude
dope.
on the badass beats. If you don't know him, y'all better look him up. He a hot name. He a hot name.
Real big deal. Real big deal.
Yes. All the people who came in and I missed them. Jimmy Jim, my sister Jimmy Jim. Thank you for pulling up, Jimmy Jim. We love you so much. Thank you for showing your support this weekend. Our sister Big Lampo in the building. Thank you, Knee Deep. Thank you, Knee Deep, for coming in here. And my beautiful Miss Heard. Thank y'all for coming in here. Did I miss anybody? If I miss anybody, please charge it to my head, not my heart. Not my heart.
Yeah, so that's what's up, y'all. We had let's talk about Greg Fest for a second. Like, it went down. We had a good time. It was all of what it should have been.
Yep.
We had A-Town Mike on the stage. He was our host, our gracious host. He's funny as I don't know what. He held it down. And Jimmy Jim pulled through with her fam. That was dope. Sis be pulling up on us, and I love it. I love it. I love
Yes.
it. We love the real life. The real life is so different. It's so real.
Yeah.
That was really cool, Jimmy. We appreciate it, and it's always good when we link up, of course. So
Yeah.
we had some artists up there. It was really fire. Maybe let me think who all was maybe new to the stage. I think just OB. Everybody else was maybe Kai. I'm not sure about his history, but like we had, folks that's not new to this there. And it was a very intimate setting, but it was a very dope setting. Like that location is super dope. Everybody know about it. That's where J. Cole did his big one out of Tree Sound Studio. So we was in a legendary space, and we're just really waiting for our to drop our short films and our edits of the event, so we can share with y'all soon. As soon as we get it in, which should be tonight sometime, hopefully. But yeah, we had fun. It went down.
Yeah, it went down in the town, baby.
Came through, Brother Callie. He came through. That was real.
Yeah, brother, boy, Callie came through. Callie showed us love. You know what I'm saying? I appreciated him and his beautiful fiance came through. I really appreciate him pulling up and supporting as well. You know what I'm saying? We got to give our brother Callie some love.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Mama 3 said, "Oh, hey, Mama 3, what's up, Bookie?" She said, "Get them likes up, y'all. Y'all need to get them likes on up." She said, "Get them likes up. Hit that like button. Hit that like. Even if you're in the bushes, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't even gotta like us. Just hit the like button. Keep it a moving."
Hey, Simply Toya.
Hey, Simply, what's going on, beautiful?
Yeah. So, what you doing with that thumbnail, sis? Because it's funny.
Oh, okay. Well, I see they out here playing tic-tac-toe, diagonal, across, zip across, all that. People throwing mud pies on their shit. You know, I mean, it's crazy out here, girl. We can't even miss a day in the YouTube streets. You miss a day, girl, you throw all the way fucking off.
Let alone a week, because I'm way off in the matrix. I don't know what y'all doing out here, but I did see the mud pie slang that they on crib. Like, that is some psycho activity. I wish it was daytime, because I would go outside and mix me up some mud pies and throw it on my house for y'all. So y'all
You don't know. Hey, Tundra. Hey, beautiful. Yeah, like, that's weird activity, man.
psychotic. That's not normal.
That's not normal. Why would
That's
you do that to your own spot?
who think like that? Like that is crazy.
Yeah, like,
You can't prove to say something. You said such and such did it. Who are you talking about? Like who? Who's these people you talking about? Like you gotta give a name. You have to have a ring camera or something.
mhm.
What if the people was like, okay, let's pull some footage. Let's ask the neighbors. Let's subpoena that. And you see the person out there hitting their own shit.
Yeah, yeah, bullshit like that.
Slanging mud pies on their own crib. You got to be more careful, man. I know.
And then it was like the mud was neatly constructed. You know what I'm saying? Like I had mixed it up and
It was smooth.
yeah, it was smooth. Yeah,
It
yeah,
took some churning.
like a batter,
Yeah, Whisk was in the house.
like a fucking batter.
Oh,
That,
God.
who the fuck does that?
It was smooth like the pancake mix, man. I'm
It
like,
was smooth, like she was gonna make a cake, like it was gonna make a cake with that shit. It was smooth like that. It was a cakey texture.
smoothing up the right home on your
Yeah. I mean, come
own.
on.
Like this thing right here, this is some diabolical shit. This is crazy. Like this is some. I just didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know it's like that.
Boy, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Miss Pamela. Hey, it's me, Key. What's going on? She said, hold on, let me post her thing. She said, I just would like to see the neighbors' cameras because she definitely mental at this point. Girl.
Yeah, man, that's some different type of shit. That's
Girl.
stuff right there.
I was like, what the hell? Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. But hey Lisa.
Yeah,
But
that for me, when I saw, I'm like, that's deep. That ain't just that's deep. That took some thinking. That was some hatred. That was like some tried to set somebody up. And it is crazy because the people ain't even they saw right through it.
yeah,
That took some thought to trying to hurt somebody that ain't even mess with you. You know what I mean? And then you threw it on your own shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But you see one in a million. Hey, one in a million. She said so now her stupid ass gotta clean that BS off that little ass house. Mm.
Probably still gonna be here. She gonna be
Ah,
there. We ain't gonna talk about cleaning.
just join in with the rest of the dirt.
You
You
just
know, man.
you're at home,
You are at home. Just
Get comfortable.
let me do my design. Well, you know what I'm saying with this, what I just concoction up. And you'll just blend on in with the rest of it. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, the damn leaves been there since last year. Them some fall leaves on the ground. That shit is summertime. Why are we talking about old crusty leaves on the ground? Like, where your lawnman at? You know what I mean? Like, what we doing? Now we throw mud.
Okay.
Oh, come on, make it make sense. Mm-mm.
Miss Rashida said, can we say 72-hour involuntary hold? Girl, we need more than 72. We need more than 72, Miss Rashida. We
That's
need
deep,
more than that.
But I'm being, funny with it, but at the same time, like that's concerning on another level. That's concerning.
Yeah, yeah. That's it was the way that it was concocted. Like, I guess, I don't know if they thought that was gonna fly or you know what I'm saying. It's just crazy. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Miss Angie. She said, I believe she really has mental issues because I watched. Hold on, let me pin you, Miss Angie. You said because I watched a live and she is convinced Bree is texting her. Oh my God.
Hmm.
Oh my God, how many? I don't know why she. I don't know. Mm.
Hey,
Almost
mom.
like she thought, almost like she wanted to convince herself that we was running fake pages.
So
Almost like she wanted to convince herself, yeah, that we
yeah,
was running fake pages.
let me just say this: it's a difference from standing up for something that you believe, like advocating. It's just a difference from advocating. Then you have the cyberbullying, which clearly exists, and then you have the obsession. You can't tell me this ain't no obsession. It ain't nobody in the world I'm trying to deal with talk about every day, every even 3 times a week,
Yeah.
to the point to where it's worth. And then my thing is, what is the prize? And I ask that to anybody that's been in this whole little saga thing. Like, what is the prize? Because I've just never understood none of that. To try to prove a
Mhm.
point about something, like, what is the point at this point? It's weird.
Mhm.
It's now at the point where people are just showing their psyche. At the end of the day, this is what that is. It ain't even no gain in this situation. It's
Mhm.
no gain. But we've been saying that over here.
Mhm.
You know, we've been
Yeah.
saying that. But the obsession definitely is real. But that's some other type of single white female type of shit. Like that's psychotic for real.
Yeah. Dead ass. Hold
What's the
on.
thing? I'm not sure what you mean. It is scary. But I mean, for a person that is in a space, I guess, of being stalked or being obsessed upon, it couldn't be me. You know what I'm saying? Like it just couldn't be me.
Ghost of Mississippi said y'all need to get her member lives because she obsessed with you and
I don't know what she mean by that. Or Ghost of Mississippi mean by that.
I don't know what that means either. I don't know who's obsessed with who. Hey, Miss Vera, what's going on? Yeah, it is really scary. To me, it is too. I feel like it's very, very scary. Like, I
Break room.
talk about Nahimi.
I'm laughing at both of them.
She said somebody dropping nine. Who we talking about?
Uh-uh. Mm-mm. We ain't got
We
drop.
talking about the person who threw that mud on her house.
They did throw some mud pies on their house. And
With no cameras or nothing, no witnesses, no nothing. You didn't, I guess they did it at night, but even at night, no, nothing,
hey,
nothing.
hey, shit, table.
Say
I
chips,
don't
my
care
booski boo.
if you did it in the morning, in the afternoon, the night, the evening, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Your ass is still crazy for that shit right there. Like it don't make that right there. Mm-mm. I know you going out like that, sis. We ain't never going out like that. I just can't. We can't. Mm-mm.
Look at Colombiana. Hey, Colombiana boo.
Mm. She can't
Ah,
dog me. Tell her to remember that shit. She can't dog me. She don't know. She ain't been in my space like that. It ain't nothing for her to dog. What she got to say? Like she can't dog me. And I damn sure ain't worried about her. She probably is obsessed. But I mean, at the end of the day, she the one throwing mud pies in her crib. You know,
right. Wait, she said she obsessed with who? You?
she the one.
They said she talking about you, sis.
She can, that's what that person is saying, but that's a ghost page too. But my thing is, at the end of the day, that type of stuff don't concern me. I promise
Yeah, ain't
you.
nobody stunned her. For real, ain't nobody stunned her.
Or anybody on here should know by now. I'm not gonna go back and forth with nobody. Absolutely
Hey,
nobody.
call center 3014 B. She said break room, the one with no bones in her nose. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving with that.
She couldn't have seen. I don't think cousin seen them pictures. Yeah,
no,
it's
no
crazy.
bones, no
It's like
comment or
straight
nothing.
jacket crazy. Yeah, it's giving that.
Oh my God. The Predator. All these names is killing me. The names. The names.
Naomi, but I gave her one.
Well, she dogging us and her members on the line. Don't nobody give a fuck.
But how? Like there's no room for that. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, my thing is we don't have charges, so she can dog us all she wants. We don't have those.
I'm not a cyber bully. I'm not obsessed.
No, we don't do none of that. What she do, you know, she known for doing
I
that.
have August leaves throughout my lawn. My lawn is manicured. Okay, I do need to pressure wash my house, but I get that done. They don't look like that. Okay, I don't have roaches jumping on my arm. I don't even see no roaches around here.
But
You know
what?
I don't know what's the what's the.
Let me tell you something. Even if I stayed in a project, I wouldn't have a roach. I ain't built up like that. You know what I'm saying? My mom didn't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl. Anyway, you
The
know what I'm saying?
irony is the exact reason why she got her dismissal letter from over here is for the exact reason she's in the situation she's in for right now.
Yeah.
That right there. That's the irony. You know.
Ray Roll said, but is the roach okay though?
That nigga grown by now. Hey, Lori.
Yeah, he grown. He grown. He don't went off to college.
Shit, he definitely grown. That was almost a year.
Yeah.
Exactly. She got it. She can have it. She can have it. I want nothing.
Hey, Miss Lori. What's going on? What? Marlene, aka Sip, what's going on?
Right, Marlene. But that's what I said. Same thing Laura was saying earlier. Everything in there had nothing to do with her, though. You're talking about somebody else's marriage and their dispute. How is that? What does it have to do with you?
Nothing.
Like clear, crazy obsession. Like who?
Yeah.
I don't know why anybody is even talking about any of that at this point. Like, how could that even be on anybody's brain 3 years later?
Exactly.
Crazy.
Hey, 12K. 12K got him. Just walked in a building. 12K got him. Just walked in a building. Troy Parks, how you doing, beautiful? But my thing is, it's 3 years later, and you still on it, and you still doing what you're doing to that girl, and you still talking about her children. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that you're doing. Thank you so much, Troy Parks, for that super sticker. I appreciate that. Yeah. All I could say is she could talk about us all we want to. We don't have charges though. We don't have charges. So
I wasn't telling nobody. I wasn't, dragging anybody. I was thinking back, I'm like, dang, I probably have been in a space on our panel at some point in time, and I don't know. So, I mean, of course, we're recorded and it's out loud, but I'm thinking back in the day when they were going through the divorce or whatever. We had our opinion on what we felt was not the truth or whatnot. But I cannot think of one thing. First of all, let me just say this about myself. I don't get off on bringing nobody down. Like
right.
That's what the fuck to me. Like that to me says something about somebody's self-esteem or who they are or lack of. So for me, I'm not built like that. I'm not jealous of nobody. It ain't nobody in the world that got something I got, and I don't have everything, but I'm God takes care of me. He takes care of my family. So I don't feel no kind of way about nobody. So nobody is that important or even deemed worthy for me to have to try to bring down.
Right.
That's crazy to me. I just can't comprehend it. So I say that to say I can't remember a time where my mouth, not to say I wasn't on a panel or amongst her, who probably clearly even back then had an agenda to drag this lady, but to try to to hurt Brianna or to bring her down or to tarnish her. Never that. That's because that's just not me. I can't speak for other people, but that's not who I am. That does nothing for me. But if it's something I stood in the paint for, which I did, which I felt was not true, that's what that was. And when it was over, that was that. So anything outside of that to me is a dub. It's just like, what is wrong with you? That's my take on the whole situation.
Right.
End result. Like, what is wrong with what is wrong with anybody that got to feel like they got obsessed or either bully or any of that towards another person? That speaks about yourself. That tells everything about yourself. Hey,
Thank
Yolanda.
you. Yeah, thank you, 12K. Got him. She said, hello, listening to Ashley. I will replay, but showing support, beautiful ladies. Thank you so much, beautiful. We appreciate that. This is my thing too, though, Mina. To piggyback off what you're saying, we came in here for a purpose. We served our purpose, and we got out. I think that's what we all should have. That's what we supposedly all of us agreed on. However, when people have agendas, what you say to them goes straight out of go in one ear and out the other. If you already had a plan, agenda, it just goes. What we saying really doesn't matter. You can fake like you understand, or you on board. But if you got something else that you got going on, or you trying to have going on, then that's when you start thinking calculated, which happened. You get what I'm saying? And then my thing is, you serving a purpose for what? Now what are you doing? Because now that everything has been resolved or dissolved, what are you doing now? What is the obsession with her now at this point? That's what I'm not understanding, because my thing is, whatever happened in the past, that's where it is, right? So we talking about current day. What is she doing now to make you be so obsessed with her and her life and how she's living and her
And
baby?
what is the cap? Like, this is the issue. There's no boundaries.
Yeah.
You know, it's the difference from reporting on someone, a public figure, or someone that's a public influencer. But you still have to have boundaries. That don't mean you get to violate. And there's a difference from reporting and violating people. So if you're reporting, or your whatever it is your content creating is crossing the lines of the law, then it's illegal.
Yeah. Like what
That.
what you don't understand about that. Hey, Sus Fee, come on in. Thank you for coming in, Miss Fee. I was in there today, but I think you had a thing. Yeah, you think you had. Hey, Miss Patty Reddy, what's up, boo?
Patty Boo and J Bands is in the building.
You see nephew? What's up, nephew?
Right, Patty. She got a whole new life and 2 babies. And then, like, how do you obsess over people's babies? It ain't just her. It's the others. And at this point, it is what it is. You know, it's the others. And I'll just leave you on that category as the others, right? Because it is what it is. And it's not okay. You know, the kids or the babies. I'll just say that for any kid or any baby. Like, where is your morale? It can't be none. It can't be none.
Yeah.
That's a different level, man.
Even in my thing is, this is how I feel, and this is just my mindset, but every content creator or every blogger or whatever don't have the same sentiments as me. But I just still feel like, even if you're reporting on something, there still should be boundaries to it. You get what I'm saying? You still should have boundaries. You should set boundaries for yourself, if no one else. You get what I'm saying? You just should. I mean, just for your own protection. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? You look at the Tasha K situation. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to set boundaries, because then it does become legal. Especially when someone is asking you to stop on behalf and you don't. You know what I'm saying? And you just keep playing and thinking they ain't gonna do nothing. And then when they finally do, then you have this reaction as you're the victim. That's weak to me. That's weak. That's weak work. Because if you were standing on business like you say you stand on business all the time, right? You wouldn't even have to throw no mud pies on your door.
On your own.
Stand on business. Stand on what you say. Stand on what you say in your lives. On all your lives, just stand on it. Stand on what you mean and what you say. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't what you did. You know what I'm saying? You try to file a fake something or whatever you tried to do on this girl, knowing that girl ain't did nothing to you. That girl ain't did nothing to you. You don't want to be reporting on her. So she has no choice but to rebuttal on what you've been doing for the past 2 years, basically.
So this is the thing, though. When you, when I, you know, if I can stand in the paint for something I feel that's right in regards to who I did it for, I could disagree with something that I know that's wrong for another person, because this was never personal for me. None of this was personal for me in regards to, in regards to connections. But I do respect relationships. I do respect connections, but I leave it there. But as far as like crossing the line, or even selling your soul, or playing with the law, no. Like, what's the prize? Because
Yeah.
I don't know man that's worthy for me to play with the courts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't happening. Not over something that's not
I
worth
mean, shit. This my thing. I respect you and all that, but it ain't gonna get to that point. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna go to court for you. You know
But
what I'm saying? Like,
I don't even think it's him. I think that what it is that some people have come on this internet, and then the audience boosts them up. They geek them up. Because, see, I know, that this person needs validation to even be relevant to herself. Like, that's just how she's built. I mean, that's that's low or that's weak, but that's how she's built. She needs validation to feel like she's somebody. I've seen that in real life, and I'm not saying this for y'all. This is what I witnessed, and I've told her that privately. And that's sad to me, that you feel like you have to do X, Y, Z to maybe for self-confidence or whatever the issue is there. But there's definitely an issue there. You see, so, but it's still like, what is the game? At the end of the day, what is the
yeah,
game? And don't
yeah,
nobody got to keep dealing with it. Again, it couldn't be me. So if those lies, if that's what that person was saying, it better stay private, because if it, that, just let it stay private. Don't let me
yeah,
hear, because that couldn't be me. I'm not gonna let
right.
nobody that on this internet drag me. It ain't gonna go on for long. I can tell you,
Exactly.
because I'm not
Exactly.
doing it like that.
Okay, 1 in a million said those other dummies should learn from y'all. I hear and see y'all two and real women. I mean, y'all two real women. Why bother her in her life? She not messing with no one, and they so dumb. Brianna is covered by God. None they do work. I think that's what none of they work. They do work. Nothing they do work. I think that's what that means. Nothing they do work. I would have to agree. Um, my thing is, if you're doing things with malice intent, hold on, I just got something. Sometimes if you do things with malice intent, with malice behind it, it's not gonna go right anyway. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. It could be just me, but that's just how I feel. You
I
know.
agree with you on that. I was gonna say intention. I do think that intention is everything. Intention is the start to your actions. So if you know before you even voiced or physically acted upon anything, what your reason for doing it is, if you know them intentions is ill, then ultimately it's gonna circle back to you. You're gonna get it back. So it does start with your intentions on everything. So I think that's what we're witnessing, is people who probably, came on this here internet with really ill intentions. Ultimately they're gonna have to, you know, deal with the consequences to their actions. And that's just what it is. And
That she.
I don't even think it gotta matter liking this person or disliking that person. It's really what people doing. Like, people over here doing some real dumb, acting real retarded. And like, ain't no consequences to your actions. And at this big age that everybody's at, you got to know it's a reaction to every action at some point.
Yeah, yeah. I was just reading. I just got something, girl. I'm. Thank you, sis, for sending me that, but I don't believe that shit either. I don't believe nothing this chick say, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Um, Her word is not credible to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really. Uh, yeah, the mud pies. You know what I'm saying? I think this start calling her mud pie shawty. That's what I'm start calling her.
Yeah, that's all crazy. It really is.
All eyes on me, said Rob got Steph over here looking just like him. Stupid. Uh, well, look.
Yeah, because if you ain't throw the mud pies on your house, who did it? And you saying a ghost did it, but you gotta say you gotta prove that.
Yeah,
Say a ghost did something.
yeah, yeah.
Who
Mm-hmm.
knows? Who is these ghost people? Like you, making make sense.
This my thing. And then you acting like, you know what I'm saying? I don't
Because
know.
you interact with somebody on the internet, literally the majority of your life of coming on the internet, you antagonize this person. So because you and there's no record of that person antagonizing you, there's no equal exchange. It's just not. So with
Mm-mm.
that being said, you're upset because that person wants you to stop. So because that person wants you to stop and they got rights to want you to stop and they put something in place to make you stop, you try to retaliate with saying that that person sent somebody or people to vandalize you. And you don't have proof of that.
Look what Miss Rashida said. She said you supposed to be enjoying a soft life at 45 plus years of age, not making mud cake.
Right, right. Yeah, who's throwing mud pies? Like who makes like okay, so every ride in Atlanta is about 40 minutes at least. Say 30. We'll give you 30 if you're doing 85 on 85, right?
Okay.
So by the time if you so that means if you come into somebody's crib, did you stop? Did they mix this up before they got in the car? Because
Or
mud
did they
dries.
mix it up in the car?
No, or did they mix it up when they got to the house?
Mm,
Like, let's do
mm.
let's do some logical thinking here. Did
Yeah,
they
let's
mix it
let's
up? Did
let's
they,
let's.
did they live on your street? Did they mix it up before what about the time frame of the mud? Because it was wet in the
Yeah,
kitchen. Wet.
yeah, yeah.
Not even
It was like batter. It was like batter. Mm-hmm.
like, come on, man.
Yeah, yeah. And then I feel like anybody who got to boast about what they doing or what they got going on ain't got shit going on.
I was wondering if the cleaning service is going to clean
Huh. Well, I just got a little, I got an inbox saying, she making boss moves and she doing this, she doing that. Anybody that just got to keep talking about what they doing ain't doing shit. That's just how I feel. If they got to be all out loud with it, they ain't doing too much. They ain't doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Nothing at all.
it. It was wet. It wasn't dry. It wasn't even mud dries fast. Mud dries fast. If it was daytime, I would go outside and do a demonstration for y'all. But it's
Yeah.
dark outside. So did the
Mhm.
people live nearby you? Did they drive 30, 40 minutes like every drive in Atlanta is to get to you? And was the mud still wet when they got there? Enough to throw it all over the front and the side? And did they crush them leaves up in your driveway when they got to the garage side? Like, come on, man.
Look, Miss
Every day in
Hearn
your
said it
yard.
looked like it was in a blender, how smooth it was. It looked like a smoothie, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like a chocolate smoothie.
The common sense for me. Like the common sense.
Hey, chocolate mess. What's going on, beautiful? Like a chocolate damn smoothie with a hint of leaves.
Like a
Get the
German
fuck
chocolate
out of
cake.
here.
A whole German chocolate cake. They sure did.
Yeah, yeah. That's some lifetime shit. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's get down to business. How you doing, baby? She said that's some lifetime movie. She said, hold on, let me put it on stage. She said that's some lifetime movie stuff. You made your own mud pies to throw on your house. That's crazy. Diabolical. Diabolical. I just feel like this. When you're content creating, and I'm just talking to speaking on, I hope everybody, whoever in the bushes or whatever, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button too while y'all in the bushes. People hit the like button. If you hadn't, hit the like button. Okay. But I just want to say when you content create and it comes to be an obsession with you with just certain like a one person, like I said, people blog on different things. Like I watch this certain content creator, and she always does something on Krishan and Blueface, right? In that little circle. But it isn't to the point to where she's obsessive talking about what the girl wear. Like she doesn't bash them like that. You know, she has her opinion on some of the choices, but she's not looking at Krishan's teeth and all in her mouth, or she's not doing it like that. This is just what she blog on. She does have other content, but she blogs on this. You know, this is like her main content. You know, she follows Krishan and her, you know, her achievements or whatever, but it's never to a point to where she's bashing the girl, if that makes any sense. So when it comes to the point to where every day you have to be on here bashing, 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 you don't have nothing to say, it doesn't become an opinion. It is not an opinion at that point. It becomes bullying at that point because you don't have an opinion. That's how I see it. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying, if it becomes to where your opinion becomes bullying or bashing, then it becomes bullying. You're bullying the person that you're supposed to be content creating on. And sometimes it comes with consequences. People don't like to admit it, but it does. You know what I'm saying? And however you feel is just however you feel. But if the other person that you're content creating on feel like you're bullying them and they feel like they have a case against you, just be expecting that you're gonna be in some issues. You're gonna have issues in the end. That's all I'm saying.
Consequence.
Yeah, yeah.
It's consequences. At the end of the day. That's what it is. So let's look at the definition of bully. What a bully is.
Yeah, let me see that. Hey, bro, baby. What's up, baby?
I don't know if y'all can even see that. Hold on. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. A person
So
who,
this is the
okay.
thing. Think about the person and the person. Well, think about the person and the person's personality and their content, quote unquote content. So you know, it was a person over there that when people sidekicks all the time. We don't wonder when they're doing that bully campaign. Well, at the end of the day, you know, rather if the bully campaign is out loud or silent, it seems to be, you know, being proven that there are some bullies on the internet, right? Okay, so bully, a person who habitual, and we can look that word up too. What's habitual? A person who habitually seeks to harm or intimidate those who they perceive as vulnerable. So I don't know. Like maybe she felt like the lady wasn't gonna go ahead and do what she did. I'm actually glad she stood up. That Brianna stood up for herself and put her foot down.
Yeah, me
You
too.
know, I encourage anybody that got somebody on their ass every day on this internet to put their foot down.
Boy, what?
Otherwise you want it like that. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, yeah. Just
So clearly
crazy.
she didn't want it like that. And she asked and it was ignored and it continued. So I mean it is what it is. And so if there are laws put in place to protect people's well-being, even if it's their sanity, people have the right to protect themselves from other people who feel like they have the right to intrude or intimidate or be habitual with their bully. So, you know, if you're a bully, just say you're a bully.
Yeah,
If you're a bully, you're a bully. Be a bully, but deal with the consequences. Do
yeah,
that.
that's my thing. That's the only thing I'm saying, Nina. If you know what you're doing, you know to a certain extent, you know when you doing something too excessive, and you know when it's gonna do something, right? You know what I'm saying? So just be expecting the consequences. You know, now you want to have, excuse me, now you want to have this wordplay, like what you doing is warranted. You get what I'm saying? Like that make sense. Like what you doing, you feeling like what you're doing is warranted. You know what I'm saying? When the reason we all came out here was to prove a point, which we did. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's over, is what I mean. You know what I mean?
Are
So
you
my
sure?
thing is,
I'm sorry, sis. I'm reading the
no, you said
comments.
what? Say it again.
I'm looking at Patty's comment. She said, "Well, that's what she was doing. I pinned it. That's if that's true. I can't witness that because I didn't bear witness that. But that's crazy."
She was doing what? She was.
She said she was calling him on live, and she was like,
What?
I, that's psychotic. If that's true, if
Boy,
that's
if that's true,
but
girl.
we will say for legal purposes, allegedly, because we don't know.
Yeah,
But that's crazy. If that's so.
that's crazy. Hey, anomaly boo. What's going on, beautiful? Wow.
He said,
Wow. Nahimi said, yep, she was. Wow. Mm,
hmm,
damn.
wow.
She way gone.
Yeah, that's not even. I can't come. I can't understand it.
Wow.
I
But this
can't.
is sad part, Mina. She got people over there uplifting that and praising that.
Yeah.
Man, somebody said multiple times she did it. Wow.
Hey, Candid.
Hey, Candida. What's up, sis? How you doing?
Oh, thank you.
Love me some Candida, girl. But wow, Mina.
Yeah, I like it. I'm taken back by that. That's that's just not.
That's
I'm
a
not.
whole nother crazy. Cause why are you calling that girl man? I'm live. Hmm.
That's definitely not. Um. Yeah, that's not content creating. That's crazy.
Thank you, Mama Three. Hmm.
Miss
That's
Ceci
not content
said, "I
creating.
like it. Y'all need to hit that like button, please, and thank you."
That's not content creating. That's obsession.
The thing about it is, I mean, okay, so the people, and there's probably people over here in the bushes, I'm sure, that do support that. At some point, y'all gotta, like, for real, man. Y'all know right from wrong. Y'all know right from damn wrong.
Yeah.
And let's see how many of y'all go to court with her or show up on whatever she got going on. Let's see how many of y'all be up in there with her with the bolo. You know what I'm saying? Like, come
Yeah.
on.
Or she gonna have any witnesses for her?
You know, people will geek people up, man. They geek you up until you jump off a damn cliff.
Mm-hmm.
And then
But
they'll
be
let
like, and then be like, I didn't tell them to jump.
make them do it. They did that on their own. That's the crazy part. That really show you how weak folks is. That right there show you
Mm-hmm.
people get geeked up off of comments and subscribers. I'm not it. I love everybody that support us for us, and I'll say that over and over again. You like who I am as who I am as and my sister TC for who he is, but I don't need none of that. Like all that. Don't geek me. You can't geek me up for one. But then for people who think that they can, like geek people up to do some craziness, and then you see that they weak, so they all just keep feeding them and feeding them the bullshit, and then they fall for it. But that's
Yeah.
because they're so weak. That's what's happening over there.
And be
That ain't
thinking they the strongest link. But in actuality be the weakest.
yeah.
Be the weakest. I kid you not. I promise you. People who people who need other people validation is weak. I don't give a damn how you slice it, dice it, saute it. If you need other people's validation, you're weak. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for smacking in y'all ear too, but it is
I
what
was
it
say you
is.
start special
Yeah,
too. Shit,
I'm eating some hummus and pita bread, but
that sounds good.
because I'm gotta feed this liquor toy you got me on.
Look, y'all know she gonna come on here talking she drinking a crown, have us grab the bottle.
And don't have me pull out a bomb.
Right. I'm good though.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's make it make sense. at the end of the day. You're not making nothing make sense. Ain't shit you doing making sense. That's all I'm saying. Ain't nothing you doing making a bit of sense. Probably in your head it is. You know what I'm saying? Because you probably having a whole party going on up in there. But I'm telling you, okay, just keep acting like, Billy Bad if you want to. That's all I can say. Good luck with that. Good luck. Good luck. That's all we can say, man. But
I don't even try to warn her at this point. I got my popcorn. I tried to warn you when I talk with you. But
right,
at the
we
end of the
did.
day,
I mean, we did.
now I got my popcorn, my caramel, and my.
Yeah, me too. The caramel and cheese on that, but I got the Chicago mix. Watching it. But
Mhm.
then I hear people trying to come back out the woodwork because their name ain't being mentioned. So now I gotta try to incorporate myself into some mess. Like these whole YouTube streets is crazy. You know what I'm saying? How much people want the clout so bad that they always have to insert themselves in stuff that ain't even really concerning them. I feel like if your name ain't being brought up and you ain't got nothing to correct, what you got to say?
See, I haven't even been on here for a week because we've been busy.
Me neither. I just came back over here.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I just came
Honestly,
back
like
over
those
here to
things, I
watch.
don't even listen to them. Like it's probably a lot of lives out here that have said our name, especially even my name. But I don't give a fuck. Like I don't fuck with you. I don't pay none of y'all attention.
Dang.
I promise you, I ain't heard none of this shit y'all talk.
Right.
Wasting y'all breath.
Let me tell you, sometimes I be in cousin chat and they be like, yeah, they got y'all on the community. I be like, damn, who got us on the community? I don't fuck with you, you motherfuckers. I wouldn't know.
I don't be in here. You might can catch me on Facebook in a direct message, but I don't even be in here.
Yeah, I ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way my schedule set up, I ain't got time to be worried about what you think about me and I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. So I don't even pay that no attention, but it's like crazy how people try to insert themselves because they ain't got no motion at that particular time. You know what I mean?
That might be true, Nahimi. I believe that. It's crazy. It's crazy, and crazy do crazy things. And I believe that what you're saying too, Columbiana. Let me say this. At the end of the day, that when nobody even know that thing if it wasn't for Superfan. Like, let's put that in the air, okay? Let's be clear. We don't even want recognition for what you're doing right now. But the truth is the truth. You wouldn't even be nobody on these airways if it wasn't for me getting in your direct message and pulling you my way. Let's
Mhm.
keep that. Let's keep it 100.
I can say, let's keep it 100.
Let's keep it 100. If I didn't pull you my way, you wouldn't be no nothing. So the truth wouldn't even know you. Like, let's keep it true. I just am not a big mouth. I don't need all that. But I'm gonna say that. I am gonna say that. But I don't want recognition for none of that. What she doing right now?
Hell no.
It's just crazy because we've had private conversations about this type of activity, you know, and then it just went ham. She went ham.
She went left. Yeah, she went all the way. She went left. She went south of the border on this shit. That's all I can say. Like south of the border, baby. But I just feel like this. I want everybody to know that everybody wants every day, every somebody gonna have to, you're gonna have to pay the piper one day. And when you get ready to pay the piper, what do you want to be paying? Do you want it to be like a good turnout or you want it to be a bad turnout? And that's gonna be depend on the way that you're moving. That's how I feel. So if you want your turnout to be fucked up, then keep moving the way you moving. That's all I can say. But if you want your turnout to be successful and good, then you ain't gonna be moving that way.
Well, just know I really don't care how you move it. I have my popcorn, my cheddar, and my caramel, and I'll be laughing when I do come on here and look at some stuff because it's funny. Because I already seen it, I already knew what the role was. That's why I detached. But at the end of the day, people do what they want to do. People are grown, and they like to play reindeer games, so they get reindeer prizes.
But they
So
playing
that's just
tic tac
lazy.
toe. They playing tic tac toe games at this point. Yeah, they playing too many games, and people too old for that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what you thought your outcome was gonna be, as far as your charges or whatever, knowing that that girl ain't did shit. You know what I mean? But it is what it is at the end of the day. You know, you still gonna have to be held accountable for your actions. Everybody's held accountable for their actions if they grown. So you get what you get. Yeah, I ain't feeling sorry for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, do you? Do you?
This is the thing too, though. At the end of the day, I think my computer's lagging. But what I'm saying is, and I've said this to a party of it too. These people have a child together. And I say this to anybody that go in on these people every single day. This is my sentiment because I feel like it's the same activity. Whether if it's somebody going in on her every day or somebody going in on him every day. And this is Mina speaking by myself. And I can care less who feels a way about this. But to me, those people have to have a kid together, right? I'm not saying content creating on them shouldn't exist because they are public content creators, right? So yeah, talk about it. But if you know that it's something that could affect the child in the long run, just as
Hmm.
if you're a mother, because it's women that's doing this for the most part, you should have some lines, some boundaries with this shit.
Yeah.
That's just my take on it. And then as far as the him and the her, yeah, I just feel like they should have stayed away from the content creators. Period. Because it's not a good look. And at the end of the day, you still got a kid together, and you got to parent that kid, and
Yeah.
that kid gonna grow up. That's just my personal sentiments. You don't have to like it or agree, but at the end of the day, it's factual. That kid gonna
Yeah.
grow up. That kid gonna have an opinion on all this junk. So that should help. That should matter. That should be more important than the content creators or the stuff that go on online. But that's just my take on it. But when people get wrapped up in it to the point where they wrapped up in it, then they up in there, and then you got to deal with the consequences. And then that's why I say you got to know when to step away from something.
Hmm.
You
If
got to
it's
know when.
consuming you to the point of, you're not being healthy, you're not really taking care of yourself, because okay, that's another story. But if it comes to become obsessive to where that's the only thing you can do or the only thing you can talk about to bring in what you bringing in, and I feel like if people genuinely support you, they're gonna support you for whatever kind of video you make. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? So when it becomes to be an obsession, then it's when you need to start checking yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually you're gonna wreck your motherfucking self. That's all I'm saying. Excuse my language, though. Yeah, excuse my language.
Maybe that's what it is, sis. It's just
Yeah, Patty Reddy said their children are going to see all this. Right.
right. They see it now.
Like,
So then
right.
it's kind of like, okay, so with the kids said, so it's kind of like okay, so how do you knock the CCs that want to report on what the kids said? Some people, you have a kid that's out here that's saying something or whatever. Personally, I don't care to get into that, but it's there. And it's there because of the attachment to this shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey,
That's what
X7. How you doing? Thank you for coming in.
I'm in that X7. Yeah, like this right here, I've this over these few years, y'all. Me looking and observing. It ain't no friends in this thing right here. Not in cyber life. It ain't no real friends in this game right here. So to even allow any part of this to control your real life that's diabolical to me.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't do it.
Knee Deep said, does she
And,
need some form of help?
and Columbia, as she should, as she should. And she know I'm not one of her favorites. I could give a damn about that pug. Like she talks so much, but I just can't give
Huh?
her like
What
that.
you
My
call her? Wait, what you can go? Don't skip over that. What you?
the pug face. Yeah, honestly, I feel like anybody that is stalking someone, bullying someone should be held accountable. I don't give a f who it is. That's me.
Mhm.
Like if somebody's on is dragging you daily, they need to be held accountable.
Yeah.
And if you scared of holding them accountable, then get drugged.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel about it. And
Yeah.
it's laws put in place. That's what I'm saying. So it's not right if it's against the law. And if people feel like they are bigger than the law, then go tell the law you bigger than them and see how that work out for you.
Exactly.
And see how that work out for you. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I
I'm
feel
convinced for those that want to be drugged every day on the internet, they want that entertainment. They're feeding off of that entertainment. It benefits them. But for those that don't want to be drugged every day on the internet, they'll do something about it. Period.
Yeah. Yep. Just point blank period, y'all. Just okay, so my thing is just stay protected. Even when doing content creating, you still have to make sure that you're protecting yourself while you're content creating. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that you ain't stepping over no lines that someone can come back and get you on in the future. Or you know what I'm saying? Or whenever. You just need to be aware of what you're doing and what you're putting out and how you're putting it out. You get what I mean? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But, you know, hey, once again, she can say what she want to say. We ain't finna be sitting up in no court on no bogus ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I know, for doing no, malice intent to no one because that ain't the way we rock. You know what I mean? But if you willing to take on whatever you taking on, it is what it is. Good luck to you. I hope that works out for you. That's all I can say.
Well,
That's all I can say.
I'm not giving you luck. I want you to be up and stuck with everything you put out here and deal with it.
Yeah. I'm like, good luck with how you moving. My thing is, I don't feel sorry for it. Is what I'm saying. I'm not feeling sorry for it. I'm just saying that good luck with how you moving. Let me just say that.
I just feel like whatever you do, you should be proud of it. That's it. Whatever you do, you should be proud of what you're doing. You should be okay. You should sleep at night. You should rest easy. And if you're doing something in your daily activity that's not allowing you to be peaceful, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
And that's your problem. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to sleep over your problem. We'll talk about it tonight, and that's about it. But other than that, I'm not going to lose no sleep over it. Like I said, I'm going to grab my popcorn and see the turnout.
Right. Exactly.
But honestly, at the end of the day, it's everything as far as that chick is concerned. It's everything I told her. So hopefully she's having fun. Hopefully it's worth it.
Hey, Coyer, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for coming in here. Now, y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button. Y'all hit that like button. If y'all want to bless this channel, you can send us a super chat or super sticker. We do have our Cash App banner going across the screen, and it is the $ Superfan Podcast. If y'all want to donate to us, we appreciate anything. We're not sticklers for setting goals yet, but we're going to get into that later. But I just feel like it is what it is at the end of the day. You can't, you can't lead a horse to water and make him drink it. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? They either going to want to drink it or they're not.
Especially a wild horse. The wild horses, they ain't tame. They ain't about to tame. Them niggas gonna run. They gonna buck. They gonna run wild, and eventually they can be
almost like a rodeo
for a little while. They can be around other horses for a little while, but eventually they gonna run into that goddamn woods with the other things out there. And that's
almost like a rodeo.
Put that damn hot stone on that ass, and the horse go out bucking.
Shit, nah, ain't nobody doing that, man.
Ain't nobody got time for that type of
activity. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for real.
It's kind of fun to watch. I must admit.
That's
Very
crazy. That's
comical.
crazy. But y'all, we we don't never stay on too long.
Yeah.
We don't make the lives too long. We just make them just enough entertaining so y'all, understand where we coming from and our side and our perspective of things. Our opinion, it's just what it is. But we not gonna be on long. I just want to say this before we go, though. I feel like things are playing out the way that they are supposed to. Let me just say that things are playing out the way that they are supposed to. So for anybody thinking that, I can't believe it. We just foreseen all this stuff happening before it even happened. And then for it to be coming into fruition with everything, I don't have no more words for it. To tell you the truth, it is what it is.
It
And
is.
so let me pin
And
that all
honestly,
out on me.
yeah, it boiled down. Honestly, y'all, it really just boils down to boundaries. Because people do have a right to content create, but then it's just you again. You don't have a right to do certain things. And people feel like they don't have to respect boundaries. They're untouchable. All that. Like some people think in their head they're grandiose on that level, but it's
Hmm.
always something that's gonna gov. It's always something. I don't tell my kids this, and that's crazy because it's grown people that don't get this lesson. It's gonna always be something that govern your ass. It's gonna always be something. So
Yep.
you could let people geek you up to the geek up, and then at the end of the day, you gonna pay the piper, you know. And that's for anybody that's out here doing that fuck shit. Because there's some people out here they happy they pop their shit every day for hours, and on and on, and you ain't getting away with nothing because at some point everything you put out you have to reap. Every seed you sow eventually is gonna grow. That's a
Yep.
rap. I'm a rapper and I know. Everything you sow is gonna grow at some point. That's just the truth of the matter. And then maybe that's what everybody is witnessing with this saga thing. And people do stuff that we'll never have known about. And maybe we just seeing, their karma or what they do.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's happening and it's happening to whoever it's happening to. And it's not for no reason. But you don't get to just act some kind of way as if there's no repercussions to what you do.
Right.
Yeah, now that ain't that ain't the law. That
But
ain't how it
what?
works. I'm talking about the law of the universe. It don't work that way. What you
I
put
feel,
out, you gonna get it back.
I feel say, yeah, that word ain't bond. That word ain't bond. But I'm just telling you, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you better be careful you better be careful what you put out there. Just point blank period. Just point blank period. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't just come back one time. Sometimes triple fold. Sometimes that thing start unraveling at a rapid pace. So y'all just be aware of what's
Right.
going to happen next. Because it's going to be some more stuff. I'm telling you now, it's going to be some more stuff coming out.
One in a million said all money ain't good money. They wouldn't want nobody doing their daughters that way. You will read what you sow. Absolutely. Absolutely. Lynn said read her comment. Ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun. That's right. That's very
Yeah,
true.
boy, you said that. You
It
said
just,
that.
but you know what too? It bewilders me the pleasure. It's some type of like sick pleasure people get, have to get. It has to be some type of sick pleasure somebody get off of trying to hurt somebody every day. That's the part for me, y'all, that blows me back. We're watching some of these content creators when they go live and they think they're doing something. And because they got people again geeking them up and supporting
Yeah,
the fuckery.
yeah.
And it ain't just mud pie. It ain't just mud pie. It ain't her. It ain't Roach and mud pie. It ain't just her.
Not
It's
Roche
not
and
just
Mud Pie.
Roach
Not
and
the
mud pie.
combo. Not the
Yeah,
combo.
two hit a quick, honey. No, it ain't just her. But at the end of the
Well,
day, the same way some people feel like the husband getting his, and then some ladies over here feel like some people out here feel like that the wife might have got hers, and then you got, it's content creators that gotta get that, they gotta get it too.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I go. Like, and that's why I will not be on here like that. Like, y'all, I mean, and it's, let me say, bullying, stalking, that's consistency, habitual. And it's a lot of people that have been on here consistent and habitual with the fuckery. And they've targeted a individual. So at some point, it's gonna catch you. I'll wait. I got my popcorn.
Yeah, me too. Me too, y'all. But we love y'all. We love y'all. We just wanted to come get y'all our little input because why it was hot, a hot topic. It's just our opinion, our point of view. We appreciate everyone coming in. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out. If you have not, people in the bushes, y'all can hit it. You know what I'm saying? Make your love, your hate or your love or dislike for us, make you hit the like button and share this live.
Please
And share. Yes, and share this live. And we thank y'all for tuning in with us. We appreciate it. Lena, you got any last words?
Yeah, I mean, again, thanks for coming in, y'all. We do have some lives set. We always say we're gonna be consistent. Y'all know we be we be saying the same thing every time we come live. We be busy, but we really do, like in our real life.
Yeah, we do. We do.
And so we try, and we will try to be better with coming on here, because we do appreciate y'all, because y'all come through. Y'all coming through. I mean, even though our channel be dry and our channel is dry, they be hating on the dryness over here.
Yeah, our channel dry.
Yeah, we appreciate when we do pop out, y'all pop out with us. So thank you so much.
Yes, we appreciate y'all so much. And y'all know y'all ain't got to go home. But y'all got to get the H up out of here. And I don't know who going live now. So I don't know who live now.
We're gonna get y'all a little bit of Vegas gang going out. And by the way, Vegas gang, that's my stepson, y'all. That's my son from my cousin. He fire, y'all. He lit.
He is super lit, but he is super fine too. Like, he's super lit and super fine.
Yeah, now I'm about to talk about that. Hold on. TC was look. Can I tell him, sis?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm like, see, why sis over here cougering on my child? Lord, y'all get it. Cougering on my child. I'm like, she just like, he grown. He like, and he
way grown. He way grown.
I do 30 and up, Mom. 30 and up. I'm like, oh my God. And then TC told me, so I'm gonna be calling you, hey mom, hey stepmom. I'm like, mother-in-law.
Hey mother-in-law. Come to Thanksgiving. Hey mother-in-law. Hey friend. Hey mother-in-law.
The whole family. But we gonna play some Vegas game while we leave up out of here. We love y'all. Please hit that thumb, that bell, so y'all know when we going live. And we gonna be live and a little bit more often around here. So we ain't gotta go home, but we got to get up out of here. Love
Peace, y'all.
Damn little fuckboy man, you know that I be killing shit.
Yo, overthinking, I'm killing the vibe. Shorty keep texting me saying she love me, but I got a lot on my mind. I gotta get up and get to the money, cause I got a lot on the line. You know the saying, there's someone for everything. No, I'm not feeling the time. I cannot like I be going for anything. I gotta fill you with time. Niggas get horny and think what they think. I know you ain't down for the line. Pop me at 30, I be overthinking. I roll up the dot and no why. Cause when I seen Tata's PTSD, little bro in the suit, I was blind. I see them niggas, I'm giving them all. Like me in the middle, we bond. How do I know you won't flip like a doorman? How can I be what you find? I take these drugs, relax, and I fall back. For me, undo, not remind. It's a lot on my mental, you trying to heal me, but I play it back and rewind. I try to speak to the man in the spiritual. I gotta see me a sign. I feel like Cena inside be invisible. Feel like I'm falling behind. Would you love me at 6 when it's dark? You got a piece of my never little sus if I'm playing my part. I do acknowledge your art. Fuck with that pressure, I'm pushing the start. For your love, I be topping the chart. Say my little name with this phone in your heart. Like. Would you love me at 6 when it's dark? You got a piece of my heart. Moving real sus if I'm playing my part. Like, I do acknowledge your art. Comfort this pressure, I'm pushing the start. For your love, I be topping the chart. Say my little name with this phone in your heart. Would you love me at 6 when it's dark? You got a piece of my moving real sus if I'm playing my part. Say my little name with the Yo, overthinking, I'm killing the vibe. Shorty keep texting me saying she love me, but I got a lot on my mind. I gotta get up and get to the money, cause I got a lot on the line. You know the saying, there's someone for everything. No, I'm not feeling the time. I cannot like I be going for anything. I gotta feel you with time.
Damn, little fuckboy man, you know that I be killing shit.